Yeah, good morning, Adrian. So we woke up to violence on multiple fronts. That attack in Lviv on the western part of Ukraine, that missile attack comes as we know that Russian forces are regrouping and refocusing in the southeastern region of Ukraine as well. And all of this as intelligence shows us that Russia's planning on trying to end this war brutally over the next 3 weeks or so, which means that the White House is preparing for that brutality in Ukraine in the coming days. As Ukrainians brace for an all-out assault in the eastern part of the country, a Russian missile attack in the western city of Lviv left 7 dead, 11 others injured this morning.
What we see in Ukraine today is a genocide that the aggressor is carrying out on purpose, killing civilians. 7 civilians had plans for life. Today, their lives have ended.
And on the other battlefront in Mariupol, a fight till the end. Ukrainian fighters there defied a Russian deadline Sunday to lay down their arms, vowing instead to defend their port city. But the situation looks bleak in the bombed-out town. Russian forces already have laid siege to Mariupol.
The situation in Mariupol is both dire militarily and heartbreaking. The city doesn't exist anymore.
Ukraine's Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba addressed intelligence Sunday that indicates Vladimir Putin wants to end the war by May 9th, the day every year Russians celebrate the end of World War II. Kuleba says between now and then, Ukraine is preparing for the worst.
Desperate attempts of the Russian forces, as I said, to finish with Mariupol at any cost. These are my expectations. And of course, missile attacks on Kiev.
And more missile attacks in Kharkiv, one hitting a location used by celebrity chef Jose Andres' World Central Kitchen staff, injuring 4 of his team. Forcing their operation elsewhere, but Andres' team vows to continue doing its work. Meantime, as the White House considers sending an administration official to Ukraine, undecided on whom or when, President Zelensky says he thinks President Biden should make the trip. Zelensky, admired worldwide for his leadership in crisis, also offered rare insight into what keeps him going through the conflict.
I understand I have to be the strongest one in this situation, and this is all. And the most important is the way my children look at me. They have to be proud of me. This is the most important thing.
And Adrian, it may just be a matter of days, possibly, before the city of Mariupol, that key city, falls completely into Russian hands. And at the moment, there are no humanitarian corridors for those civilians to get out. Remember, there have been people trapped in that city since the beginning of this conflict, 40 days plus, with no running water, no electricity, no heat. And right now, it seems like very little recourse. Adrian.
All right, Joe, thank you so much. And joining us to continue talking about this, of course, we want to bring in